Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Clemson Tigers taking on a team from the ACC, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Horned Frogs will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Complete to start this drive. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Robinson. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. It's Murray. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. On the move, it's Knight. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker.
What up, Tori?
I think he's going to be a touch short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Man, you talking about that with that linebacker, right?
3rd and short, make my guy fall
For
forward
me.
for a couple yards.
I know it too. I said, damn, I fucked that shit up because I overran that bitch.
Absolutely nowhere after the catch.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their 1st drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. The RPO, full right, looking for the chains. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down. But
I got a little QB competition right now, so I don't know who I want to run with.
So you started the game.
I'm going to put my share screen up, or you watching my shit on YouTube.
You got to get my back now.
Okay.
He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen,
that'll
if you
pick
had
up,
his athleticism,
trying
you'd
to
want
my
to keep it
records.
too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to
Trying
have
to
to do a
chance
good
to get
job
ready
of
and shit right
understanding
now.
when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They are backing up their pregame words. Their 1st drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the 1st? That's huge.
Got it behind the line. It's James. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Sends it back in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on third.
Shit like that is why he's finna get benched, bro. That nigga's wide the fuck up.
And now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sure hand.
Get off me.
James.
Uh-uh.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation.
He's got it up to 15. Touchdown, TCU.
Nah, remember you changed your mind.
Right to the house.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on
You
offense.
feel with your bandages?
They're looking for something, looking for
You feel like
anything
your
to try to
bandages?
put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's James. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Drag down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so.
When they had that little celebration, T-Rose, wherever he wiped his nose.
To this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching.
I just seen my defense just do it. I say, what? I thought they would have took that shit out. You know, because you can't do that in the field.
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive.
They must have just added that or something.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Come on.
Dumps it off in the flats. After 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play.
That's on me. I know this nigga finna run. I gotta read that shit, fool.
I know this isn't the start the offense.
I was really hoping he was going to try to throw that bitch downfield.
Sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little more.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Clemson. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up 14 over Tennessee. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here.
You didn't even play no game with USC, had you?
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Hey, no, I'm finna switch to conferences and shit, so yeah, everybody can have more user games and shit. After this season, I'm switching to conferences.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. Pulls it in. It's Payne. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the
That's what I'm doing right now. I have to with this team. I think I'm going to take this QB out, though. He fast as shit. That's the only reason he's starting. Other than that, this nigga ain't got shit. All he got is speed.
He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year...
Turning on the Jets. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the...
Oh, yeah, because it opens up a lot more. But he ain't got, like, he got all his shit running. I mean, I got, like, he got a purple magician, but, you know, the rest of his shit, he got a purple magician, a purple shifty, and, like, a gold side step.
After the catch, he finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Davidson. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's some different ass real quick. See if we can adjust this real quick. Oh, he's free. He's free. Yeah, he's coming out free. He's coming out free.
Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Robinson.
Oh.
Damn,
that nigga grab my nigga smooth the fuck over.
47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Okay.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
That's why I get the kind of use.
It's Robinson. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Murray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'm really trying to serve.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Murray. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Touchdown, Tigers.
Who was that over there? I'm going to switch that shit. Yeah, niggas getting toasted over there.
By this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Finds his man. It's Shelton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
It's complete. This dude is
I'm gonna say, like, the nigga, he fast. It's just that he ain't got it. Some of his throws, I ain't finna catch. Right now, it ain't really showing. So I'm kind of fucking with it.
I mean, you want to find
it's like whenever he under pressure, his shit be fucked up.
Gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
I can tell you that now because I don't play this shit.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I think he did a really good job.
I had to make sure I let you was my musket for a second.
Wanted to throw the football, but when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Hand off from the gun.
Yeah, sub him out, sub him out, sub him out. He ain't, yeah. Fuck. That's my dude, though.
Play loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Sanford. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Can't get him to the ground.
I don't know. This little nigga might run a little bit harder than him, though.
Stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself.
That's on me. I tried first too fast.
On that play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on third down.
God damn, I'm trying to throw that
And here
bitch.
comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating, and they got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this.
And he loses the ball.
Oh, that was my fault. Dang.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster.
I know. I don't know how I didn't get that hoe.
That goes to the other team. All the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to
Look, they all
bounce back
kicking
on
it and shit instead of picking it up.
breathing a huge sigh of relief.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Here's the handoff.
No.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that.
What? You can't tell me that one edited.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Murray. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This guy's serious.
I don't think so, no.
Go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
He can listen to my shit, but I turned that edit shit off. I turned it off. Like, you know, it could be commissioner only, anybody, or you just turn that shit off. I turned my shit off. Ain't nobody edit.
The offense in its own end still needing
I don't want to hear that
yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout, Clemson.
I'm finna in the house.
Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. And
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Push
him back, bro. Maybe he'll punt it now.
And call for the false start.
Nah, I forgot. This nigga ain't finna punt it to me. Last I remember, he had Ohio State. He punted me with Texas, and I took that bitch back. That nigga's not finna punt it to me.
Clemson looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it.
Right in the middle of the fucking zone. Fuck.
Finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
So they was over there cheating on.
And a chance to mull things over.
So they was over there cheating on.
Period here on second down. The give to the lone running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, I fucked up in my league though. I did the training shit first instead of doing the recruiting shit first. I fucked that shit all the way up. I only got like 4 recruits coming in right now.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, he got it.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Clemson.
He scored too fast, though. He gave me too much time on the clock.
Taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking, understanding right away.
Damn, all my players getting hurt.
Pressure, I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work.
I should have kept outside like
David, be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the...
There he goes! A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Caught in the backfield, it's James. On the move at the 30. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He'll keep it himself.
Ooh, shit.
Nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the D deny them on second and goal.
Good block, boy. Great fucking block.
And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this college football game today. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Murray. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And when this play is rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. This one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, we don't have many plays left. You know, the clock winding down, we got to make something happen. These kind of plays are just crippling. They will absolutely ruin what chance you have to push the ball down the field later on and save timeouts. And so we got to get that engine going here.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
Why is it 2 people in the same spot?
You're
Come on,
seeing a
get on
lot
y'all
of
shit,
confidence
bro.
out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game. He's playing his best football right now.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on
Nope.
the ground.
Nope.
Just
Mm-mm.
nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Nope.
It's
Damn, my corner
incomplete,
got
and they
hurt.
desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't
We'll
make
take
the
that.
connection.
Good dub. Good dub.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
At this point, the defense
Y'all know
has
me.
little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Sanford. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got it. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best.
Get in there.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
You see that?
Stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to fire in again. Line gets set. 1st down.
I'm trying to score, fool. I'm trying to score.
Work all off season for that. The chance to take a knee.
Yeah, that was my chance right there. They already hold me. If I had seen that, you right.
It's one thing to execute early in the game.
GG's in the chat.
Right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David.
No, they don't. I had picked them up in the transfer portal.
There's tremendous leadership on this football team.
He went to Army or some shit. But, yeah, I picked him up in the transfer portal. I said, oh, let me go ahead and grab him back. I was going to switch on the running back, but I was like, nah.
Time with us for David Pollock and Jesse Paul.
But yeah, let me, I got to play with nephew next, but I'm going to play him after I get back from getting the kids. I'm going to go ahead and go grab them niggas. Hey, y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm about to be on my way right now. All right. Y'all ready?